Guys, I want to share briefly how we do drainage system in Finland, how we do, how we shouldn't do, some kind of experience that I have also right now. Share with you also how I control the temperature of the foundation of the underground, just for information, so that I can analyze whether my foundation will move or not. So some hints, some tips, some interesting points that you probably can take for yourself also. You see an old building, a shed with this kind of foundation, 50 years old, so it's quite stable. And this is the new wood shed for wood. Sorry, I don't know all English terms in this subject, so forgive me for this. And some guys made a foundation for me here, and this is how you should not do. So this is 100 millimeters insulation form. It shouldn't be just under the concrete, it should be all around, otherwise cold comes to here. And let's take a look what will happen. I have on the terrace. Your building will move, so you can see this is now totally down on the ground level. It's still on the place, a kind of. Here we have already a hole, but the most interesting part here, look, it's raised. You can see like a tooth roots, and that is because we have water here, and in winter time, in springtime, cold comes and push this out, and finally it's out. It doesn't go down anymore. Guys who did the roof, they are doing roof for many decades, but they still don't understand things. It's stupid things. They should have been explained for me, for the city, previously living in the city guy, that it shouldn't be this way. You should remove water from foundation. That's the basic things, like I did later here, because they again didn't explain me. I put it there. In another place, like here from my house, I did this kind of well and the pipe and a pit. Yeah. So, and here I have also, this is from the new air condition, and this is water sensor and temperature sensor, ice socket temperature sensor, that I can control how cold is my drainage system, is it frozen or not. Because of that bad foundation, I have more challenges now in the construction of this. So I'm doing a moving roof here, so I don't have English video about this. I also should take care a lot about removing water. And let's talk about this part, how we usually do here. As for this well, you understood that I made a new pit also, so I will collect water and it will go in the same way. Why do we have water here now? Because we don't have roof, we have this insulation, and it goes here, and it helps us to understand where we still have problem parts and patch them. Because the first thing we do, we should prepare this ground with some level out from the building, because later we put this kind of material and then stones. I don't know how they in English. These are 1632 millimeter stones. Here we use 8 to 16 millimeters. Sorry guys, in the US for inches. Yeah. So we have to make ground first, flat solid ground, then we put special material, protection material, then stones. I think it's pretty the same everywhere. Here I've put bigger stones. Then I also plan to control the temperature in this well, because I put the pipe, as you see, almost on the bottom, and there is just a few centimeters. So, and I want to know what will be the temperature there. From my previous experience, I know that it's usually not frozen, so I will put also a socket temperature sensor here and a socket somewhere there. So we will consider this later. This electric pipe, electric cables, and also Ethernet cables, so they go like that. You shouldn't do like that. You should do it deeper, and you should actually have a project before you start anything, then things go well. This yellow pipe, it's like, and you can see it there, it's actually not electric, it's old, 50 years old, similar pipe but with holes for drying ash also. Now we use a bigger one, like that one, 110 millimeters, but with holes. Here I don't use holes. So then let's talk about this wood. So this is wood. This is special wood that you can place on the ground. It again, I don't know all English terminology, but I think you know what kind of wood it is, so it can stay in the ground. The same about this one. So you make level. The purpose of this wood to split your grass from stones that will be here. Here I have a challenge because this is the new entrance, will be that wide. So, and I will use again, I don't know the English name for these stones. So, and the challenge is that they should be on the level, because water goes by them, and they should not be stopped by the wood, and the grass should not be high here, because that will be entrance. Usually people don't do this. I did this way because I want this long and strong and support everything. So the same I will have here, the same kind of stones. So it goes up, it doesn't connect with that building. You shouldn't connect. Again, I use that system like that to fix it. Yeah, guys, it will anyway move under strong frozen. It will do a kind of movement. So we will see after several years. Okay, so what else I can tell you? Let me know probably if this subject is interesting. If there will be no interest, then I will not continue. So probably I will finish soon. Let's just talk a little bit about this material. This is special material certified as N1. So you should have this certification, otherwise it will not work. It separates this ground from that stone, so they don't go in the ground, and so the grass don't grow also through this material. That is the very important thing, and it is important how you put it also. Here you shouldn't have any holes, so that there is no chance for roots to go through. They will go through anyway, unfortunately. So that's one of the most important parts, I think. It looks like a screw here loosened. Yeah, okay. So guys, actually I don't know if the subject will be interested, so I think that's all for this video. I will continue doing things here. Yeah, I think the next step is to put this temperature sensors here. Circuit temperature sensor specific. I will cover this with special protection tape, I think, and then let's see. So let me know. Remember to like, subscribe. Bye.